बेल्ट खोल दिया ना, बड़ा पेड़ पे।
हाँ ये तो बता दे।
ये तो शटर स्पीड बदल दे। 400 रख, शटर स्पीड बदल दे।
કેટલી 1/60 છે જો
હજુ શટર સ્પીડ બદલના કલર ચેન્જ કર.
અમે મને શીખવાનું ચાલુ તો પણ હું વાંધો નહીં એ પ્રોફિટ પહેલેથી વર્ષોથી છે તું હમણાં હા એ વસ્તુ છે તમે બજાવવામાં ચાલુ નહીં રાખતો હો સર એ તો સારું છે તું મારા અંડરમાં આવ્યો નહીં હું હતો નહીં
તારામાં ઓપન કરી દે એટલે તારામાં ઓપન કરી દે એટલે કાર્ટૂન બતાવી
લાઈટ ચાલુ કરું મારા ગયા તારા નેટ
તમારામાં ઓપન નહીં થાય એ કારણ
આમાં તો ઓકે છે તમારા
બહાર જઈને ઓપન કરીએ કાલે
મારું વાઈફાઈ કનેક્ટ કરું ફ્લેશ આવી રહી છે બરાબર ફ્લેશ એ તારે હટાવવી પડશે આમાં તો ઓકે છે બહાર જઈને ઓપન કરીએ વોઇસ સાથે
you. I would request all of you to kindly be settled so that we can start with this event today. Hello? Hello? Good morning to all our dignitaries who are here with us today. It gives me immense pleasure and proud to be having all of you and being a part of this 2 days national workshop. I would request Honorable Chief Guest Shri Rajendra Kumar Soni Sir, Director DCPC Government of India, to kindly be seated on the dais, followed by Shri Prasud Garwaji, Regional Director CBCB Vadodara. Please give them a huge round of applause so that we can start with the process. Our Principal Director and Head Dr. M. Abdul Qadir Sir, Shri Sumit Sengarji, Scientist E Head BIS Ahmedabad, Director BIS Ahmedabad, Mr. Paritosh Devasani Sir, our Manager Testing, Dr. S.K. Goel Sir, Chief Scientist and Head CSIR DD, Delhi, Zonal Head. Welcome all of you, sir. Shri Devang Pathak Ji, Chairman Technical Seminar Committee, Gujarat State Plastic Manufacturing Association. Shri Kiran V. Patel Ji. Kiran Ji is not here right now. Okay, so thank you so much, sir. Thank you everyone for being with us today. Honorable Chief Guests are all the distinguished dignitaries settled on the dais, respected participants, our professionals from press and electronic media, and all the staff members of CPET. On behalf of entire CPET fraternity, we at CPET IPD Ahmedabad would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you and thank you each one and all to be here with us today, and we are pleased to be welcoming all of you on behalf of CPET IPD Ahmedabad. We would like to introduce you to this 2-day national workshop on implementation of green chemistry and circular economy in toxic and hazardous industrial waste. Before beginning with any other technical event facilities, I would like to do the traditional ceremony that we all begin for any Indian function, whether it is a formal or informal. I would request all our dignitaries and our honorable chief guest to kindly proceed for the lamp lighting, and with which we can start our today's function and other inauguration ceremony. Requesting all of you to kindly be associated here.
Sir. Thank you everyone. We request all the dignitaries to kindly be seated on the dais. As we all know that the objectives of this workshop is to create the awareness on prevention, assurance, sustainabilities, which are the key indexes for green chemistry, helping in production of environment by recycling plastic waste in the respective regions, familiarizing with the latest technology trends in green chemistry principles, creating the awareness about the latest environmental policies, rules, amendments, regulations on toxic and hazardous waste. And to welcome again with all of you and appreciating all of your time, and to all our dignitaries especially who have
come from all their busy schedules, and being a part of this 2 days national workshop, it gives us immense pleasure. So thank you so much for being with us. Please give it a huge round of applause to all our dignitaries again. To welcome this, I would like to request our respected Dr. M. Abdul Qadir sir, Principal Director and Head CPET IPT Ahmedabad, to kindly give a welcome address to all the dignitaries.
Namaskar, very good morning. Respected Chief Guest of this function, Soni sir, Director of PCPC, respected dignitaries, who are sitting on the dais, from BIS, from Central Commission Control Board, from the NERI and other my colleagues. So this workshop is supported by our ministry, Department of Chemicals and Petrochemicals, in order to make the awareness among the industries about the modern technologies available for green chemistry, using that green chemistry technology for elimination or minimization of the toxic waste. It's a very complicated process. In the industrialized countries as well as the developing countries, chemicals play a vital role for the national development. If the process of production, the product process of utilization, and the process of recycling is not optimized or it is not controlled, there will be hazards from the chemicals. Many companies, many industries are producing a lot of chemicals, organic, inorganic, biological, and many more medical chemicals. Ultimately, the end use of those chemicals will result in the byproducts or in the other hazardous materials. So the awareness among the industries are very minimum at this stage. If the effect of the chemicals which are giving a lot of health problem to the citizens, also health problem to many of the living things, that has to be correctly addressed and then minimized. That is one of the things. Unless otherwise it is given awareness, it is impossible for the producer, end user, and other people, stakeholder, to optimally utilize and then get a new product which will be having less amount of toxicity. With this idea, the Government of India is supporting the awareness program like this workshop with respect to the toxic chemicals or the chemicals or anything which are giving a kind of nuisance. And that includes the petrochemicals as well as the plastics. We know very well about the cry of the use of plastics in the packaging industries, packaging applications. And Government of India and the Pollution Control Board has come up with a certain kind of regulations where the manufacturers, the end users, and the marketing people, they are having their own responsibility to avoid or minimize the plastics in the packaging industry with the aim of completely eradicating the single-use plastics. That is one of the chemical which is having the toxicity or having hazardous effect. And the technology has now come for the production of the chemicals from the biosources, normally called the green chemistry, using the green chemistry technology, where the end product can be recycled or it may have the minimum effect of the hazardous nature. So with this aim, Government of India is supporting the series of workshop for creating awareness among the industries as well as for the academic academic people. So with this, it's my kind privilege to welcome the delegates as well as the participants who are here. We have received more than 50 registration for the participation. Most of them, 80% are from the industry. And I hope this will give them a very good chance for understanding the effect of the chemicals and the alternate route for manufacturing chemicals from the bioprocess. And there are so many topics which have already been discussed by the introducer. So it's my privilege to welcome Mr. Soni Saab from PCPC Director, Mr. Sumit Sinagar, Scientist E and Head from CIRI, Mr. Gargava, Regional Director, CPCB, Mr. Vasist, Vice President from Vatva Industry, he has not come today now. And Mr. Koyal, Chief Scientist, already told that one. I think I have mentioned everybody's name. Mr. Divang Pathak from the GSP Union. So I welcome you on behalf of Super Ahmedabad and on behalf of this program. We are really privileged being your presence in this function. That will give us definitely a motivation for carrying out further about the green chemistry and technology and the optimum utilization of plastic materials. I hope I also welcome all the participants from different industries across the Gujarat, and some of them have come from other states also in this one. So I welcome you once again for this program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for introducing all our dignitaries, our participants and staff members. We all know that the theme of this implementation of green chemistry and circular economy is to create the extension productions or producers' responsibility, which is an emerging tool to achieve the circular economy. Effective utilization of waste, which is challenge and opportunities for circular economy. Biocompostable plastics, a solution to environmental problems. The green chemistry and circular economy, selective aromatic substantial reaction for preparing the industrially important intermediates by noble catalyst. So this is how we are going to initiate this 2 days workshop, and I hope that all of you will gain a lot of learnings, and we can discuss a lot of new technologies that can be used to do the great to the society. Now I would like to request all our staff members to kindly felicitate the dignitaries which are here with us today. So I would like to request Mr. Kriti Solanki sir to kindly felicitate Shri Devang Pathak ji, Chairman Technical Seminar Committee, Gujarat State Plastic Manufacturing Association. Kriti sir, please do the honors. So thank you so much sir for being with us today, and we are so graced by your presence today. Welcoming you to Secretary. So we have our chief guest for today. I would like to request Dr. N. Abdul Qadir sir, Principal Director and Head, to kindly felicitate Shri Rajendra Kumar Soni ji, Director DCPC Government of India. Sir, it's a great pleasure to be having you at Sipataipati, Ahmedabad, and this gives us we are so appreciating your time and efforts for giving us your precious time. Welcoming you to Sipataipati, Ahmedabad to this 2 days national workshop. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to request Mr. Paritosh Devasili sir to kindly felicitate Shri Prasanna Gargaji, Regional Director CBCB, Vadodara. So we are so pleased to be having you here with us today. Congrats. Welcome. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to request Dr. Rajesh Panda sir to kindly felicitate Shri Sumit Sengar sir, Scientist E and Head BIS Ahmedabad, Director BIS Ahmedabad. Welcoming you at CIPET IPT Ahmedabad, sir. Now, I would like to request Mr. Jagan Mehta sir to kindly come forward and felicitate Dr. S.K. Goel sir, Chief Scientist and Head CSIR DD, Delhi Zonal Center. Welcoming you at CIPET IPT Ahmedabad, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Again, I'm welcoming all of you to this 2 days national workshop. And to begin with, I now would like to request our dignitaries to kindly say a few words regarding the workshop and how do you feel and how can we promote the entire society to come forward and be accumulate for this national cause. I would like to request Shri Devang Pathak ji, Chairman Technical Seminar Committee, Gujarat State Plastic Manufacturing Association, to kindly just give one or two few lines, and we would like to be very happy, sir, from listening few words from your end. Please welcome Pathak sir.
ગુજરાતી છું તો ગુજરાતીમાં જ બોલીશ. પાછળ જે યુનોમાં જેમ પદ્ધતિ અપનાવી હતી કે ભાઈ મધર લેંગ્વેજ મંચસ્થ બિરાજમાન સર્વે મહાનુભાવનો અહીંયા ઉપસ્થિત રહી અને જે આપને ગાઈડલાઈન આપવાના છે અને જે સેમિનાર થઈ રહ્યો છે એ બાબતે એમનો સમય ફાળવવા બદલ ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર. જીએસપીએમ વતી હું એવી આશા રાખીશ કે મહાનુભાવોને થોડા પ્રશ્નો અમે પણ રેઝ કરવા માગીએ છીએ. જે ડિસ્કશન અમારે ટેબલ પર કંઈક નાની એવી થઈ છે એને ધ્યાનમાં લઈ અને એમએસએમઈ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી માટે કંઈ પણ એમનાથી થઈ શકતું હોય તો એ કરવા હું જીએસપીએમ વતી વિનંતી કરું છું. અને મને એ બોલાવવામાં આવ્યો જીએસપીએમ વતી એ બદલ સીપેટનો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર અને વાત બાકી છે.
Thank you so much, sir. તમારી ઉપસ્થિતિ we welcome you to CIPET IPT Ahmedabad. बहुत बहुत आभार. I'm not Gujarati but I'm trying to learn. So we welcome you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to request Dr. S.K. Goel sir, Chief Scientist and Head CSIR DD, Delhi Zonal Head. So we are so privileged to be announcing your name and presenting you here. Please welcome Dr. Sir, Dr. S.K. Goel.
Thank you, madam. A very good morning to all of you. Am I audible at the back? Yes, sir. Respected Honorable Chief Guest of the function today, Dr. Singh, Dr. Soni, Director DCPC, Government of India, New Delhi. I think, sir, you are from Delhi? Yes. Okay, from Delhi. Dr. Prasun Garkar, Regional Director CPCB. Shri Sumit Sengar, Scientist E and Head BIS Ahmedabad. Shri Devang Pathak ji, a very important person I see that, and that is the real outcome है इस पूरी exercise का. I think that all depends upon you. आपके लिए है basically जहाँ तक मैं समझता हूँ मैं. Principal Director Dr. Abdul Qadir ji, and dear participants, I am really happy that I have come here today to share my understanding about this subject and try to integrate the things the way it is required. Because circular economy, when we talk about circular economy, that means some integration needs to be done in a fashion that every point of time you get something out of that. So how that can be done? I am working with dairy for last 33 years, almost 33 years plus, 27 years I was posted in Nagpur, and for past 6 years I am in Delhi. I have been a member of various committees of CPCB, MOEF, BIS, and also recently on DCPC on behalf of my director, QCI Innovate, MOEF CC EAC committee. After having so many meetings and interaction with various experts, we are missing something. Still, in different committees, we are going linear way. And here is the need to create the circularity in that also, that the integration of different committees so that the desired outcome can be achieved. Like the mission of this particularly. I have come, I don't know whether I'm in the right perspective or not, but I have come with different frame of mind, since this is organized by DCPC, by CPET on behalf of DCPC, and where the focus is on the circular economy from the toxic and hazardous waste. So I have been a member of that committee on behalf of my director, and also a member of CPCB, which is having a hazardous waste utilization, where the evaluation, preparation of SOPs, etc. is done, and most of the cases are from Gujarat and Maharashtra. And they are trying to help the industries, particularly the MSMEs, how the waste or the hazardous waste can be utilized, recovered, so that the load on the TSDF and the environment is minimized. Very good initiative, and I think it is to be done on a very fast pace and in mission mode. The only thing I found that we need to integrate among different departments, different ministries, if required, different research institutes, academic institutes, and the industries is at the core. They are the ultimate beneficiary, but in long term, every citizen of the country is beneficiated by that. So with this thought process, I have come here. I have aligned my presentation accordingly. I am sure that you will get something out of the discussion that we can have. And I would request the participants also to make it interactive. When my lecture comes, make it interactive. We will try to discuss and try to resolve something out of that. So I once again thank the organizers and my director also, that who could not come today, otherwise he would have been here. He is in Delhi today and will be going to Pune today. So he could not come, and on his behalf I have been asked to attend this program and share my views. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm sure your lecture is going to be very interactive, and all our participants can give the best out of fun. So, moving ahead, I now would like to request Shri Simit Sanger sir, Scientist E and Head BIS Ahmedabad, Director BIS Ahmedabad, to kindly come forward and give a brief about the today's workshop and the overview of it. Please welcome Sumit sir.
Namaskar, I am Sumit Sanger. I am heading BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards at Ahmedabad. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मैं यहाँ पे करना चाहूँगा सीपेट का, जिन्होंने इस तरह का एक कार्यक्रम आयोजित किया। उसमें हमें भी अवसर दिया कि भाई हम आएँ और इंडस्ट्री के साथ कनेक्ट, यानी कि कई बार होता है कि ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म्स कम होते हैं जहाँ पे हमारा इंडस्ट्री से सीधे रूबरू हो सके। अभी जहाँ तक केमिकल्स की बात करें तो BIS इज वर्किंग इन क्लोज कोऑर्डिनेशन विद DCPC। हम कई स्टैंडर्ड्स हैं जो क्वालिटी कंट्रोल ऑर्डर्स आ रहे हैं, इसमें काफ़ी केमिकल्स के ऊपर स्टैंडर्ड्स मैंडेटरी हो रहे हैं। तो मैंडेटरी बोले तो कि जब तक आप BIS का लाइसेंस नहीं लेंगे तो तब तक आप ना बना सकते हैं, ना स्टोर कर सकते हैं, ना इंपोर्ट कर सकते हैं। ये स्वास्थ्य के हित में भी है और इंडस्ट्री के हित में भी। तो ये एक मौका है, इसमें इंडस्ट्री चूँकि है वो थोड़ा जागरूक है और क्वालिटी कंट्रोल ऑर्डर्स के बारे में। BIS क्या करता है, BIS स्टैंडर्ड्स बनाता है, स्टैंडर्ड्स बनाता है, उन्हें इम्प्लीमेंट करता है। जो हमारे थ्रू कन्फर्मिटी असेसमेंट स्कीम्स होती हैं उनके थ्रू हम उनको स्टैंडर्ड्स को इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं, ISI मार्क देते हैं, हॉल मार्क देते हैं। तो लगता है कि ये कंप्लायंस वाला इशू है, लेकिन जब आप आज के कार्यक्रम का वो देखें कि केमिस्ट्री, इकोनॉमी, तो स्टैंडर्ड्स आर इंटीग्रल टू केमिस्ट्री, दे आर वेरी मच इंटीग्रल टू इकोनॉमी। छोटा सा उदाहरण दूंगा, जैसे टॉयज का, आज से वे बैक इन 2020 माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने अपने मन की बात में एक खिलौनों की क्वालिटी के ऊपर उन्होंने वो कहा था कि हमें थोड़ा, बच्चों के हाथ में खिलौने रहते हैं, प्लास्टिक के खिलौने होते हैं, तो हमें उसकी गुणवत्ता पे ध्यान देना चाहिए। तो भारत सरकार ने उसको टेकअप किया और देन दे मेड स्टैंडर्ड्स फॉर टॉयज मैंडेटरी। जो बच्चों के खिलौनों की जो स्टैंडर्ड 9873 सीरीज है, उन स्टैंडर्ड्स को मैंडेटरी किया विद इफेक्ट फ्रॉम 1 जनवरी 2021। उद्देश्य क्या था कि बच्चों के हाथों में जो खिलौने जाएं उनमें इस तरह की कोई चीज़ ना हो जिससे बच्चों को हानि पहुंच सके। उनमें केमिकल्स से जो माइग्रेशन ये सब होता है, वो सब बच्चे मुंह में खिलौना ले रहे हैं, हाथ में ले रहे हैं, केमिकल्स माइग्रेट ना हो, इस तरह की सारी चीज़ें उसका रिक्वायरमेंट है स्टैंडर्ड्स में। वो तो एक एस्पेक्ट था, लेकिन उसका इकोनॉमी पे क्या असर पड़ा? इकोनॉमी पे ये असर पड़ा कि आज से 2 साल पहले खिलौनों की दुकानों में आप जाते थे कि वहाँ पे शायद ही आपको कोई मेड इन इंडिया खिलौना मिलता था। आज मैं कहता हूँ, आज के बाद आप किसी खिलौने की दुकान में जाइएगा, आपको शायद ही वहाँ मेड इन एनी अदर कंट्री देन इंडिया खिलौना बताइए। तो ये स्टैंडर्ड्स इस तरह से डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्टली इकोनॉमी को अफेक्ट करते हैं। जो लोग खिलौने उस समय ट्रेडर थे, बाहर के देशों से खिलौने सस्ते ला रहे थे, बेच रहे थे, एकदम से स्टैंडर्ड्स मैंडेटरी हुए। कोविड की वजह से हमारे ऑफिसर्स बाहर गए नहीं, लाइसेंस बाहर हुए नहीं, दूसरे देशों में बाहर से खिलौने आने बंद हो गए। जिन्होंने 3-4 पीढ़ी से सिर्फ खिलौने बेचना ही उन्हें आता है, ट्रेडिंग कर रहे थे, तो क्या करेंगे? ऑब्वियस उसी लाइन में रहेंगे। उन्होंने सीखा, दे स्टार्टेड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग। आज की तारीख में 1000 से ज़्यादा तो इंडिया में रजिस्टर्ड BIS लाइसेंसीज है जो मैन्युफैक्चरर्स हैं खिलौने। तो एक पूरा एक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेटअप पूरा हो गया, जो शायद कभी हम सोचते भी नहीं इस बारे में, सिर्फ एक सीरीज ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड्स को मैंडेटरी करने से। तो स्टैंडर्ड्स इस तरह से इकोनॉमी को भी इम्पैक्ट करते हैं। और WTO TBT के भारत भी सिग्नेटरी है, टेक्निकल बैरियर्स टू ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट है। इसमें कहा जाता है कि आप किसी भी टेक्निकल रेगुलेशन को तब तक अपने यहाँ इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं कर सकते जो आम जनमानस के स्वास्थ्य को हानि पहुंचा रहा हो या उस पर प्रभाव डालता हो। तो वहाँ पे भी ये केमिकल्स के जो भी QCOs आ रहे हैं, तो दे आर गोइंग थ्रू दैट स्ट्रिंजेंट प्रोसेस, जो 60 डेज का एक सर्कुलेशन होता है उसके बाद होता है। तो उसके लिए मैं एक बार फिर से इंडस्ट्री से रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा, थोड़ा जागरूक रहें, वेल इन टाइम कंप्लायंस अपने जो है सेटअप्स इंश्योर करें। और अदरवाइज भी कई जो प्रोडक्ट्स है CPET के साथ, तो हमारा रोज का ही है, हमारे सब प्रोडक्ट्स जो हमारे लाइसेंसीज हैं उनके मार्केट सर्वेलेंस में प्रोडक्ट्स उठाते हैं, CPET में ही टेस्टिंग के लिए भेजे जाते हैं। हम लोग तो साथ में मिल के कंफर्मेटरी असेसमेंट को यहाँ गुजरात में सुदृढ़ कर रहे हैं। तो जब CPET ने आमंत्रित किया, मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगा कि अच्छा एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म रहेगा जहाँ पे, तो अभी सुबह भी डिस्कशन हो रहे थे, कुछ प्रोडक्ट्स के ऊपर सिंगल यूज प्लास्टिक वाले पे डिस्कशन हो रहे थे। बहुत ही अच्छे डिस्कशन है, इनफैक्ट आप लोगों की अनुपस्थिति में, लेकिन आपके काफी हित में वो चर्चा हो रही थी। और टेस्टिंग मेथड्स क्या होने चाहिए कि एक साथ टेस्ट पर उन्होंने ऐसी बातचीत में ये देखी बात की, और 6 महीने लगता है उस टेस्ट में, और इतना कंप्लायंस के लिए टाइम नहीं मिलता, तो कैसे उसको 45 डेज की उन्होंने बताया कि साहब एक मेथड है, टेस्ट मेथड है, इट कैन कम डाउन टू 45 डेज। तो बस मैं ये रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा GSPMA से कि 2 दिन का जो वर्कशॉप होता है, इसके जो भी टेंजिबल आउटकम्स निकलते हैं, उसमें आपको जहाँ पे भी लगता है कि स्टैंडर्ड्स किस तरह से आपको मदद कर सकता है, किस तरह से मदद कर सकता है, वो अभी BIS इज मोर ऑफ अ हैंड होल्डिंग नेचर हमारा है। हम हाथ को पकड़ के आपके साथ चलते हैं। तो कहते हैं ना, जब QCO के वायलेशन वगैरह कहते हैं, तो हम उनको भी यही कहते हैं कि साहब देखिए, जो दूरी सिर्फ यहाँ और यहाँ की है, तो हम कहते हैं, हम हमेशा प्रेफर करते हैं कि हम आपका हाथ ऐसे पकड़ के आपको साथ लेके QCO का इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कराएं। कभी ऐसी नौबत ही ना आए कि QCO का वायलेशन हुआ, उनको पकड़ के, और वो चीज वाला भी जमाना गया। हैंड होल्डिंग नेचर है हमारा, तो हैंड होल्डिंग को ध्यान में रखते हुए खुद ही से आगे बढ़ के जो है कंफर्मेटरी असेसमेंट को इम्प्लीमेंट करिए, इंश्योर करिए। उसमें जहाँ पे आपको लगता है कि स्टैंडर्ड्स में साहब अगर ये चीज़ की जाए तो उससे इंडस्ट्री का ये भला हो सकता है, या किस तरह से अर्थव्यवस्था को, या जो आपके ग्रीन केमिस्ट्री से रिलेटेड जो भी प्रोडक्ट्स हैं उनकी कंप्लायंस में कहीं पे भी स्टैंडर्ड को हिंड्रेंस नहीं होना चाहिए, स्टैंडर्ड को सपोर्ट करना चाहिए। तो अगर कहीं पे भी आपको ऐसा लगता है कि स्टैंडर्ड कहीं कोई ठीक करने से, कुछ चेंज करने से आपके हित में जाता है, जो कि टेक्निकली वायबल और जस्टिफाइबल हो, तो 2 दिन के इस वर्कशॉप में प्लीज हमें वो टेंजिबल आउटकम्स देके just forward a copy to us. We would be more than happy to accommodate those changes as they would be coming from a August gathering like this. है। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, मैं ज़्यादा वक्त नहीं लूँगा। एक बार फिर से मैं सीपेट को बहुत बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ कि एक इतना अच्छा कार्यक्रम रखा है यहाँ पर। तो 2 दिन के वर्कशॉप में हम एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे कि कुछ अच्छे पॉजिटिव कुछ आउटपुट निकलेगा और जो हम स्टैंडर्ड्स को के माध्यम से इस फील्ड को और अच्छे तरीके से एड्रेस कर सकें। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for all your valuable words. I now would like to request Shri Prasun Agarwal, sir, Regional Director, CBC Vadodara, to kindly come forward and say a few words. Please welcome Prasun, sir.
Respected chief guest and other dignitaries present on the dais, dear participants, very good morning and best wishes to all of you for this 2 days program organized by CPET. At the beginning, I wish to extend my heartfelt thanks to CPET and Director Dr. Hazardous for giving me this opportunity to be here and share my views. And I must compliment CPET for designing this workshop in a very wonderful manner. It's the presentations and the topics which are covered. It is covering all aspects. In fact, the academics, also research and technology and management, all aspects are very nicely covered in this 2 days workshop. So it's a very good mix. So I must compliment CPET for this. So actually, for this, when we are here to discuss about implementation of green chemistry and circular economy, I wish to share a few facts facts, what is the context, why we need to focus on green chemistry, circular economy and waste management. If you see in India, our annual energy consumption in India per person, if we see, or if we see the in terms of tons of oil equivalent, in 2011 it was 0.6 per capita ton of oil equivalent, and the global average was 1.88. Even if we see our waste management per person per capita waste management, if we see the figures, it was 0.19 kg against the global average of 0.79 kg. Much lesser. Even energy consumption is much lesser than global average. Even waste generation is much lesser than global average generation. Then the question arises why we need to think about this circular economy, green chemistry, waste management. That there is a normal question, but there is a need. The reason is we have only 2.4% of the total surface area of the world, and we are accommodating 17.5% of the world population. So there's, we are having big pressure on our resources, and we need to be very cautious and alert what we are consuming, what we are producing, how we are managing our waste. And therefore, this particular aspect of green economy, green chemistry, circular economy and waste management is very important for all of us. And we cannot forget that we have around 351 polluted river stretches in our country. We have 130 non-attainment cities in our country. And still we have about 31.7% of total waste generated, which is unaccounted. But I'm confident that we can manage, we can tackle, we can handle the issues, because we have in India, we have never give up attitude. We have dealt the vehicular pollution with different. If we see the past, we started with low sulfur fuel, catalytic converter, then CNG, then e-vehicles, and then now we started making flyovers and mass transit system. So we are finding one or other solution, and we are trying to face all challenges. Similarly, if we see the waste management also, initially it was dumping of waste only. Then we started segregation, composting, waste to energy, recycling, reuse, and so many things we have done. So we are continuously working, We are working with R&D, we are working with academics, we are working with industry, academia, and regulatory authorities are also, as my previous speaker rightly said, we are having that, holding the hand together to face the challenges. And a lot many things we are from time to time we are coming out with new regulations, guidelines also in consultative with after a consultative process with all stakeholders. We have strengthened our monitoring network also over the period, and in fact now we can say we can move in right direction to close the loop of this circular economy with the focus on sustainable production, sustainable consumption, and upcycling. So this is what I just wanted to say about at the beginning of this workshop. My best wishes again, and hope you will enjoy this 2 days program. And again, I am also keen to know the outcome of this workshop. If anything is to be done, which is to be fine-tuned at our end also, so we are interested in that outcome of this workshop. So I again thank organizers for inviting me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm sure we definitely can get the benefits of after these 2 days of workshop. Thank you so much for your words, sir. And now, our chief guest for today, Mr. Rajendra Soni, sir. Sir is Director, DCPC, Government of India. I welcome on behalf of CIPET IPT Ahmedabad and the entire CIPET fraternity. Sir, thank you so much for being with us today. And I would like to say one more thing in front of everyone, that sir has been always a supporting hand from the department to CIPET, and the big motivation and promotion to our facilities. Thank you so much for always being with us, sir. Please come forward and kindly give us and enlighten us with a few of your words. Please welcome Shri Rajendra Soni.
Of environment and sustainable use of natural resources is reflected in the constitutional framework of India and also in the international commitment of the India. India with large industrial base mainly of drugs and pharma, textile, chemicals and petrochemicals generate significant quantities of hazardous waste. India has ratified the Basel Convention of Hazardous Waste and accordingly modified hazardous waste rule way back in 1989, which are amended from time to time. And the new hazardous substance rule 2016 comprehensively deal with the regulatory aspect of hazardous substance management. For the management of toxic and hazardous industrial and other waste, an occupier shall follow the following steps. Like the intervention, design, manufacturer with circularity and LCA approach, minimization, reuse, recycling, recovery, and self. The key element of a circular economy in the rational management of raw material, including that of metals, energy, chemicals, and industrial raw material, as well as water and biomass. The aim of the circular economy is to boost economic growth without increasing the consumption of resources. In view of various approaches for promotion and adoption of circular economy, principles in hazardous and toxic waste management and green chemistry adoption. This today's workshop is supported by the Ministry, by the Department of Chemical and Petrochemical, is to create awareness about green chemistry and reduction or elimination of toxic and harmful industrial waste and development of safer chemicals. The workshop emphasized the circular economy approach by industries to improve sustainability in the economy by reducing the value of resources. Efforts need to be initiated by all stakeholders, including waste generators, sector, industries, government regulators, financial institutions, and most important by the public. Awareness and sensitization of relevant stakeholders through these workshops will ensure that the circular economy approach is in demand, and hence waste generators will need to supply this demand as part of sustainability of industry operations. I wish grant success of this today's workshop with fruitful discussion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your precious words, sir. I'm sure we can make it a grand success, and participating all of us in a constant motion can definitely give us a big outcome out of it, which is fruitful to the industries as well as the public and we as a common people. Now I would like to request our Principal Director and Head, Dr. M. Abdul Qadir sir, to kindly present a memento as a token of thanks and appreciation to our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Rajendra Kumar Soni sir, Director DCPC, Government of India. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us today. I really appreciate your kind request. I now would like to request Shri Paritosh Devasity sir to kindly come forward and give a memento to Shri Prasunna Garva sir, Regional Director, CPCB. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us today. Thank you, sir. I now would like to request Dr. Rajesh Pandar sir from CPET to kindly give a token of memento to Shri Sumit Singh sir, Scientist E and Head BIS Ahmedabad, Director BIS Ahmedabad. Thank you so much, sir. I now would like to request Mr. Santosh Kakre sir to kindly give a memento to Dr. S.K. Goel sir, Chief Scientist and Head CSIR NIRI, Delhi Zonal Head. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for being with us. Thank you, sir. I now would like to request Mr. Kirti Solanki sir to kindly felicitate Shri Devang Pathak sir, Chairman Technical Seminar Committee, Gujarat State Plastic Manufacturers Association. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. I now would like to request our Manager Testing, Shri Paritosh Devasili sir, to kindly give a vote of thanks to the ceremony.
ગુજરાતી કવિ નરસિંહ મહેતાનું એક પદ યાદ આવે છે, નામ રૂપ જુજવા જુદા અંતે तो हेमनु है। ये जो हमारा 2 दिन का वर्कशॉप है, वो कहीं ना कहीं उसी के ऊपर आपको ज्ञान देने के लिए दिया गया है। क्योंकि सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी की बात हम कर रहे हैं, इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट की हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं। जिस अलाउद्दीन के जीन को हमने निकाला जमीन से खोद के फॉसिल फ्यूल के साथ में और प्लास्टिक बनाया, और उस प्लास्टिक को फिर हमने फेंक के उसको जीन को खुला छोड़ दिया। जीन ने हमारा काम कर दिया, फिर उसको हमने फेंक दिया, खुला छोड़ दिया, फिर वो जीन हमें परेशान कर रहा है। सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी और ये जो वर्कशॉप का जो थीम है हमारा, वो उसी जीन को उसी जगह पे वापस भेज देने की बात है। उस कार्यक्रम के अंदर उपस्थित रहने के लिए मैं आप सभी का आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। खास करके हमारे भारत सरकार व्यक्त करूँगा, क्योंकि वसुधैव कुटुंबकम की भावना के साथ में G20 समिट जब हमारे प्रदेश में होने जा रही है, तब हमारे भारत सरकार के मंत्रालय, हमारे एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर ने ये जो वर्कशॉप को स्पॉन्सर किया, उसके लिए हम मिनिस्ट्री का तहे दिल से आभार व्यक्त करते हैं। हमारे DCPC के डायरेक्टर सर जो यहाँ उनके व्यस्त से व्यस्त कार्यक्रम के बावजूद भी हमें यहाँ पर मोटिवेट करने के लिए पधारे, उनके लिए हम श्री R.K. सोनी सर का आभार व्यक्त कर रहे हैं। उसके साथ में जो हमारे CPCB के डॉक्टर श्री गार्गव साहब जो हमारे साथ में पधारे हैं, मैं उनका आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। BIS से सेंगर सर और नीरी से गोयल सर का मैं आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ यहाँ पधारने के लिए, और आपको वर्कशॉप के दौरान जो ज्ञान देंगे और जो आउटपुट मिलेगा, जिससे हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अच्छी तरह से ये वेस्ट हैंडलिंग कर पाएंगे और सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी आगे बढ़ पाएंगे। पाठक सर जो GSPMA के चेयरमैन हैं टेक्निकल कमेटी के सेशंस के लिए, वो भी यहाँ पर हमारे साथ उपस्थित रहे, उनके लिए मैं आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। और सबसे ज़्यादा जो हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट है, हमारे जो साथी है, ये कार्यक्रम को सफल बनाने के लिए सब जो कई दिनों से कार्य कर रहे हैं, ऐसे मेरे कमेटी मेंबर्स का भी मैं आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। धन्यवाद। ये कार्यक्रम की समाप्ति से पहले हम एक नेशनल एंथम के लिए खड़े होंगे, और उसके लिए जलपान के लिए जो आमंत्रित मेहमान हैं सेकंड फ्लोर पे जाएंगे, और हमारे साथी है सीपेट के, वो फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे, उनके लिए व्यवस्था है। धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
भारत माता की
जय।
भारत माता की
जय।
Thank you so much. All the dignitaries can proceed for the high tea. We request all the participants as well to please be associated with us for the high tea, and post which we'll be starting with the technical session. So thank you so much for this for being with us on this inauguration ceremony, and we look forward to this 2 days workshop with you and coming up with bring some new ideas and technologies in the implementation of green chemistry and circular economy. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.